Picture this. You spent the last year building your Instagram following. It's in the thousands. You are pulling in a full-time income just from sales you're making through your DMs and Instagram. And then one day, your Instagram is gone. It's been shut down. Unfortunately, stuff like this happens all the time, which is why you need to build an email list to make sure that if this happens to you, you are not completely devastated. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. And be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to teach you exactly how to make sure you have an audience that you own. Now, I know that this sounds like a made-up horror story, but this happens every single day. There is a well-known course creator whose courses I've taken who had his Facebook completely shut down because he accidentally violated their terms of service. He never got that account back, and all of the groups that he ran were affected by it. He didn't get those back either. He had to start over from scratch. Also, recently a YouTuber had her entire channel shut down. Luckily, she was able to get it back in that instance, but not everyone is so lucky. I know another YouTuber whose Google AdSense account got hacked, and that removed that stream of income from her for 4 months, and she never got all that money back. And honestly, who even knows if TikTok is going to stick around? So you need to be thinking about your audience, where it is, and how you can make sure that it is secured. If you're new here, I'm Tanya. I'm a musician, blogger, passive income and SEO specialist, and I'm active on social media. I use those channels and I love them, but they are not what I rely on. So let's talk about your email list or lack thereof and how you can start building an audience that you actually own. It doesn't matter if you're on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. The fact of the matter is you don't own those platforms. You are making money on rented space. And that is not something that you need to do because it is unreliable. You can lose your lease at any time. So if you're on those platforms, I encourage you to stay there, but start building up an email list. Because if disaster strikes and your Instagram gets shut down and you have to create a new account, you can email your entire list and let them know what happened. And guess what? They're gonna hop over to your new account. Without that email list, they may or may not find you again. But that's not the only reason that you need an email list. Having an email list really helps build a sense of community. If someone is opening your emails and reading them on a regular basis, it means that they want to hear from you. They're interested in what you have to say. It's going to earn trust within your community and help you truly build out your tribe and your following. It helps create a warm audience for future sales. It helps people know, like, and trust you. So that email list is critical. Now, we know we need an email list, but how do we even get started? Do you just hop on Instagram and say, hey, everybody, sign up for my email list? That may or may not work. They're gonna need incentive. So keep a couple of things in mind. First of all, when building your email list, you want to go for quality over quantity. It's not how many people are on your email list, it's how much they trust you. You can purchase an email list from someone else and all of a sudden have thousands of people. That doesn't mean they won't instantly unsubscribe, and that is not worth your money. What you do want to do is you want to build an email list of people who are interested in what you have to say. And the best way to do this is by using a freebie or opt-in. This freebie can be anything. It can be a digital download. It could be a free video training. It could be an email challenge. I've used all of those in the past. I've used a digital download, my free SEO cheat sheet, which you can still get on my website. And you know what? I'll link it down below. And if you click through and get it, which you should because it's full of great tips, it's also going to put you on my email list. And that's pretty transparent when you sign up for it. I've also gotten people on my email list by running live challenges. Now, these live challenges are very beneficial to the people who sign up for them. They always have the opportunity to unsubscribe from the list. And sometimes they do, but more often than not, they don't. They continue reading my weekly emails because they're interested in the content that I'm talking about. And down the line, that often turns into sales because I know that I have something that will help them with their problem. And through my email list, they then also see that I can help them, and they choose that opportunity because that help is going to help them grow. And if you've been counting how many times I use the word help in this video, props to you. I have no idea, but it's a lot. Once you start getting people on your email list, you want to have a regular email schedule and stick to it. You don't want to send an email this month and then wait 3 months before your next one and then send one the next week. It's going to confuse your audience. Your email list is also a great way for you to personally connect with your audience. Get personal in your emails. Let them know what's going on. Talk to them about trips you've taken. Talk to them about little anecdotes that happen in your daily life. You can talk to them about how you had a sick toddler and barely got any sleep, and you're so grateful that you have a work from home job that allows you to sleep in if you need to. All of this is relatable. The more you relate to your audience, the more they are going to like and trust you. Also, make sure they feel special. I consider my email list my VIP list. If it's a small group coaching package where I'm only taking a few people, they get first dibs. Sometimes those launches don't even go public because they fill up from my email list. One, that ensures that I have people who are super interested in it. And two, it saves me time from having to go through a whole launch because I've already filled it with an audience I already have. So an email list is invaluable and something that you need to get started on. So get out there and put that freebie on your website. Include that opt-in so that your audience can start growing now. And if you want to know more about how to get your website to work for you, i.e. get organic traffic to sign up for that email list, make sure you watch this video. And until next time, peace out.